because I like this a lot. I think that's great. Whoever wrote this, I'm pretty sure it was you, JJ-52. You wrote it like that, right? It might have been JD, I can't remember. It's one of you two blokes. Says KP8 Elite. I like that even better. I like that. Someone wrote that. I think it was JJ or it was either Jed or it was one of you two guys. Okay, cool. Yeah. So also, I'm thinking about doing a show on that. Shout out to JJ. KP8 Elite. We don't need Kenny Pickett to be elite. We need KP8 to be KP8. That's all we need to be. We don't need all the stuff he talked about with the TD, the stats, all that kind of stuff. We don't need that. That's exactly right. So you wrote it, right? This is from JJ-52. KP8 Elite. That's fantastic. By the way, that I would hold on to that, JJ. I would make t-shirts. I would make coffee mugs, beer coolers, eskies, signs. I like that a lot. KP8 Elite. I think it's awesome. So we don't need someone to say Kenny Pickett's not elite. We don't need someone to say that because it doesn't make any sense. If you've been watching the team since last year, when he threw the football to Pickett to Pickens in the end zone to win the game versus the Raiders for Franco Harris, they won 13-10. That's where it all started to really fire up. Then the Ravens game, he led down the field to win the game as well with Najee Harris touchdown with my video at the start of that one. We don't need some Bengals fan that team has done nothing. The organization has done nothing. Just, you can have your take, you can have your say and all this kind of stuff. Everyone can have their say. Everyone can have a podcast. Everyone can have a YouTube channel. It's up to you. But you don't need someone to say he's not elite because of these reasons. I don't get that. KP8 is in his own right. And also, we don't need to compare KP8 to Big Ben. We don't need to compare KP8 to Terry Bradshaw, Patrick Mahomes. We don't need to compare KP8 to anyone. KP8 is his own thing. KP8 Elite. You know what I'm saying? That might have been a show just then. I'm just fired up, and I'll keep going. KP8, you know why KP8 is so good too? He's confident. He takes control of the offense. He has good rapport with his coaches, his staff. He works back. He works hard. He went into the film room and he looked at all 142 incompletions and studied them all, did all that stuff. He got married in the offseason. He cracks beers on stage. He's confident. I said that. He's checked in. He's 26 years old. He's ready to go. He's ready to win. So we don't need someone like the Bengals fan to say that he's not elite because it's not even about that. It's about winning, right? We want victories in this team. We want the team to be successful, right? We don't want that, that stigma of that he has to be elite. To me, just go out there and be a good quarterback, be a great quarterback. Show what you've already shown in the preseason. 5 drives, 5 TDs. I think it was 13 or 15, perfect QBR record or whatever you call it, something like that. And you had over 200 yards or 199, no sacks, no fumbles. Kenny Pickett got better in the offseason. He got better in the offseason. So when people start judging this stuff about ceilings and floors and windows and I don't know, Coke cans and pump, I don't know. I'm looking around the room on my lights, picture frames. They talk about all these house items. I just don't get it. What is Kenny Pickett's ceiling? He doesn't have a ceiling. He's just playing to get better every day. You should never put a ceiling on someone. You should never tell someone they can't do something. Hey, you can't do this. By the way, you can't do that. You can't beat that team. I get it when I play pickleball. Oh, those guys, they're too good. You can't beat them. Are you sure? Have you tried? Have you tried your best, your hardest? Have you given all 110% to fight them and win the point? Should never label someone saying they can't do this or they have a ceiling, right? Because in reality, there is no ceiling. The sky is the limit. How far does the sky go? Are we going all the way up to Mars, to the moon? Is there cheese on the moon? I don't know. It's just crazy to me, man, that these people will like say, this guy's not elite. This guy doesn't do this. This guy doesn't do that. And they label that Kenny Pickett in his second year as he's not elite. Don't put a label on him or a tag. We saw it in the offseason. The Steelers got better with their O-line. They got better. Running backs look better now. Receiver-wise, George Pickens is going to be a freak. CA3 is healthy. Deontay Johnson bounced back year. AR2 as well. the veteran guy. They have that leadership too and that connection. Frymouth. We have Washington as the tight end target. There are so many things like that happening with this team, and then some guys out there label that he's not elite. So that's my rant done. I think that's a video. I'm gonna put that to a video too because it fires me up. I just don't understand that how Steeler fans, NFL fans, Bengals fans, Ravens fans, whoever can say, he hasn't got it, mate. He's not the right. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge? Are you a coach? Are you an NFL player? Did you play football? Have you been watching the Steelers off season? I haven't stopped watching the Steelers since for like consistently for like 5 years. I've seen the progress throughout, like the offensive line change from with quarterback change from Big Ben to starting Trubisky now, and Kenny Pickett starting his rookie year after the 4th game. He got better every week. Yes, he'd get 8 and 9 TDs, but he ran in 3. He got better every single week. So to label someone and say he's not elite or he's not this, he's not that, you can't do that. You can't put a ceiling. You can't put a ceiling on someone like that. It just makes absolutely no sense. So you wait until the Steelers start this season and they beat the 49ers. It's going to be KP8 or KP8LITE, right? I like that, by the way, JJ. I really do like that. KP8LITE, right? Versus Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. They're going to smash him. I've got 31-10. I've got the Steelers winning 31-10. I think we score a lot of TDs. I think Brock Purdy gets in a bit of trouble. And then KP8 outthrows Brock Purdy. So anyways, that's me done. That's me ranting. That's a video. Sweet. Your whole franchise isn't elite. Your franchise itself, the Bengals franchise, is poor. It's a poor franchise. Really is. True. Yeah, the Bengals franchise, and that's why I laugh at the Bengals fans, and I laugh at the franchise itself, because I understand that it's all 32 teams have a chance to win every year. I get that. But in reality, too, the franchise has shown nothing to me that until they win one, and I mean win one and maybe even 2, then start talking to me about stringing the wins together. Just because you've had a good 2 seasons, Joe Burrow's won the North 2 times in a row, that doesn't mean anything. The Steelers can go and win the North this year, and we're back on track.